How much do you need to live off dividends? Living off dividends is a strategy for generating income during retirement or financial independence. It involves investing in dividend-paying stocks or funds and using the regular income generated from those investments to cover living expenses. If you're watching this video, then you might be looking into the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, or you might be even investing in it already. However, just how much Schd do you need to live through the rest of your retirement? We'll talk about that in today's video. Hey, welcome to Stock Market Mate. Today we'll talk about how much Schd you need to fully live through dividends. Before we get into the video, do leave a like and subscribe to the channel to help us beat the YouTube algorithm. If you're done with that, then let's get right into it. The Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF is an exchange-traded fund that seeks to track the performance of the Dow Jones US Dividend 100 Index. The ETF is managed by Charles Schwab Investment Management and trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol SCHD. The Dow Jones US Dividend 100 Index is made up of 100 high dividend yielding US stocks, selected based on a combination of dividend yield, dividend growth rate, and payout ratio. The index is designed to represent companies with a track record of consistent dividend payments and sustainable dividend yields. The ETF provides investors with exposure to a diverse range of companies across various sectors, including consumer goods, healthcare, technology, and energy. Now to get to the point. How much of the aforementioned ETF do you need to retire? The question of how much money is required to invest in Schd or the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF to live off the dividend payments is a common one among investors. Schd has market-beating returns, above-average starting dividend yield, phenomenal dividend growth, and a history of increasing dividend payments over time. The fund tracks the Dow Jones US Dividend 100 Index, which is focused on the quality and sustainability of dividends and invests in stocks selected for fundamental strength. Additionally, Schd has a low expense ratio of just 0.6%, making it a straightforward, low-cost, and potentially tax-efficient investment option. To determine how much Schd you need to live off dividends, you need to consider your monthly cost of living, the starting dividend yield of Schd, and the amount of time you have to invest. For example, let's say your monthly cost of living is $4,000 and you want to live off of dividend payments from Schd. Shd's current share price is $71, which gives it a starting dividend yield of 3.56%. Using a simple formula of dividing your annual cost of living by the starting dividend yield, you would need to invest $1.35 million in Schd to generate enough dividend income to cover your cost of living. However, this method does not account for the fact that most investors typically invest a set amount every month, and that dividends will grow over time. To get a more accurate estimate, you can use a financial model that takes into account historical data on Shd's performance. Using a financial model, you can project how much you need to invest in Schd to live off dividends based on your monthly contributions, time horizon, and assumptions about Shd's future performance. For example, if you assume an 11% price growth rate, a 12% dividend growth rate, and a starting dividend yield of 3.56%, and make $1,000 monthly contributions to your portfolio, you may need to invest around $550,000 to $800,000 to generate enough dividend income to cover your cost of living after 30 years. It's important to note that these estimates are based on certain assumptions and may not be accurate for everyone. Your financial situation, investment goals, and risk tolerance should be taken into account when determining how much Schd you need to live off dividends. Moreover, surviving through dividends requires careful planning, discipline, and a long-term investment horizon. Here are some general steps to help you achieve this. Number 1. Set your financial goals. Determine how much income you need to cover your living expenses and how much you want to save for the future. Number 2. Choose the right dividend-paying stocks or ETFs. Look for stocks or ETFs that have a consistent history of paying dividends and have a dividend yield that meets your income needs. Number 3. Diversify your portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your portfolio by investing in different companies or ETFs across different sectors. Number 4. Reinvest your dividends. Reinvesting your dividends can help you benefit from compound interest and grow your investment over time. Number 5. Monitor your portfolio. Keep an eye on your investments and make adjustments as necessary. Regularly evaluate your portfolio's performance and adjust your holdings based on your goals and risk tolerance. Number 6. Practice discipline. Stick to your investment plan and resist the urge to make emotional decisions based on short-term market fluctuations. Remember, investing for dividends requires patience and a long-term perspective. It is important to have realistic expectations and a solid understanding of the risks involved. It is always recommended to consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. While investing in dividend-paying stocks or ETFs can be a great way to generate passive income, it is important to keep in mind the potential risks involved, which include: Number 1. Dividend cuts or suspensions. Companies can choose to reduce or eliminate their dividend payouts at any time, which can result in a significant reduction in income for investors. Number 2. Market volatility. Just like any other investment, dividend-paying stocks or ETFs are subject to market fluctuations and can experience periods of volatility, which can impact both the share price and dividend payouts. Number 3. Industry or sector-specific risks. Certain industries or sectors may be more susceptible to economic downturns or other factors that can impact the profitability of companies within that industry, which in turn can impact dividend payouts. Number 4. Interest rate risk. Dividend-paying stocks or ETFs may become less attractive to investors if interest rates rise, as other fixed income investments may offer more attractive yields. Number 5. Inflation risk. Inflation can erode the purchasing power of dividend income over time, which can impact the real value of your investment. It is important to conduct thorough research and consult with a financial professional before making any investment decisions, as each individual's financial situation and goals are unique. Well, that's about it for today's video. If you like our content, do give us a like and comment down below. We love hearing from you. Also, give us a like and subscribe while you're at it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
If you enjoyed this video, you're going to want to watch one of these two videos right here. Enjoy!